IHMS.
IHMS Commentary Youth Connect program brought to you by Dalia Ahmed, Emerging Iconic Diversity MPP representative in Ontario, Canada. Hello to all faces of Canada, the old, the youngest, the millennials, and the youth at large, wherever you are. Today, we want to share with you a story about an inspirational and dynamic minority lady who wishes to represent all faces of Canada from all walks of life in a provincial parliament in Ontario, Canada. We directly write to you since we are inspired by this emerging iconic lady politician who takes giving as her living. Giving herself to others is her destiny. She has given herself so far to save all aspects of humanity and Canadian diversity values, be it social, cultural, and or political. We need to galvanize ourselves around such a generational linking personality to uphold assorted equities and rights within the Canadian political system. So who is Manal Abdullahi?
My parents came to Canada to build a better life. My mom was an education worker and my dad was a watch technician, and they worked so hard to create opportunities for my siblings and I. I really admired their work ethic, and when I go to work, I always do my best to make them proud. That is the story of so many people in Scarborough and across Canada. It's people who worked hard to create opportunities for themselves, their families, and their communities. I'm Manal Abdullahi, and I'm running as your Ontario Liberal candidate in Scarborough Rouge-Park because I want hardworking people in this province to see opportunity in their future. I'm fighting so that all Ontario workers will have access to drug, dental, and medical benefits. I'm fighting for a government that will make it easier for you to retire. We all know what it means to work hard to create opportunities. I don't want that to slip away for you, for your family, or for your community. That's why I'm part of a strong Ontario Liberal team. I'm going to fight for you in the same way my parents fought for me.
Manal Abdullahi is first-generation Harari Ethiopian and African who came to Canada at the age of 5, was educated, and lives in Toronto. She is a community advocate, advisor, and educator. Manal is an inspirational and promising politician and activist from the Scarborough Rouge-Park area in Toronto. Manal is a candidate for the Liberal member of Provincial Parliament, Scarborough Rouge-Park, Ontario. She represents multiple faces and backgrounds: Hararis, Ethiopians, women, mothers, Muslims, Blacks, and multicultural Canada at large. She is the trademark of diversity and hallmark of multiculturalism. Her involvement in Canadian politics has already resonated in Canadian diverse communities. She is such a bright star moving upward. She tirelessly advocates for the needs of the youth, underprivileged, and minority rights. She always brings forward issues touching the youth, be it social, political, and cultural. She always points out how the youth must be empowered and sustained. She is energetic and the agent for change. She treasures the youth to carry over democratic mantles. She encourages the youth to fill the landscapes of Canadian politics and become future dynamic leaders. She warns all minorities that if we are absent in Canadian political scenes, arenas, and stages, then we are in the wrong.
The decision to run was easy. I'm running for my daughters, their daughters, and your daughters. I want to contribute to ensuring that our daughters, nieces, sisters, and mothers can succeed. You, yes. Raising 3 young girls in Scarborough, I'm deeply concerned that they will work hard and not be recognized or rewarded for their efforts. As a mother, I want to empower my girls to pursue their passions and seek careers with no barriers. I am proud to be a female candidate ready to make a difference in this province.
Our absence signals self-defeating. Our absence and silence imply surrendering to conservatives and non-democratic forces. To us, these are insightful messages, with the understanding that if we are not there to defend diversity and democratic values, then we will be the ones to be blamed for. If we are not there to educate and defend our rights, then we are the ones who will be labeled fearful and fruitless. We should stop self-victimizing habits and come out united, speak out loud and clear when it comes to minority, diversity, and democratic issues, wherever we are in Canada. One or two things we have learned from this brave mother is that courage is not the lack of fear, absence of fear, but it is a mastery of fear and control of fear. She also taught us how a mother can handle internal and external chores and become a hero for others in need. From this extraordinary young mother, we collectively learn courage, determination, perseverance, resilience, leadership, and unity. She is open to anyone willing to step up and take responsibility and deliver. Of course, a few months back, the IHMS editorial team congratulated this dynamic young mother when elected as the Liberal candidate for her constituency. We urge all Canadians in her constituency to support and vote for her in the upcoming Ontario provincial election on June 2nd, 2022. If she wins, we will make history and become winners. Support her now financially and campaign voluntarily to spread out her messages. Come all out and vote for her on June 2nd, 2022.
IHMS.